EA Sports coverage of the National Football League finds us across the Atlantic and along the River Liffey in the wonderful city of Dublin, Ireland. Coming up, another installment of the NFL International Series, and it should be a great one, as it'll be the Panthers of San Diego and the Dublin Shamrocks. Coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now. So you look at the NFL in Europe. We've, of course, had games in London, in Germany, Mexico. But now Ireland gets into the act. A new franchise based right here outside Dublin. And these folks could not be more excited to have a relocated team on the Emerald Isle. On second down, here's Watson. Completes this one to Thornton. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And now third down and 6 to go.
Now you can exhale. The season is officially underway. Plenty of work done during the offseason, camp, and the preseason that led to that first throw of the year.
Throwing on third down, Watson. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up fourth down.
That was their first third down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key third down throws.
And he'll go ahead and field this at the 5. Great blocking, nearly sprung him there. 28-yard return. And the Panthers will take over now, 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Watch out now. 50 series. Smash.
They start on the ground here at Sanders. And he'll work this one up to about the 38. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Here we go.
From the 38 now, here's a 2nd down and 4.
Check mega. Set.
Another run with Sanders. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
First down, Young. That's complete to Justin Jefferson. And he's brought down. The Panthers have the first. It's a gain of 12. Up the middle they go with Sanders. And he'll take this one down to about the 40. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Now that's the type of play that'll fire up the defense. Hold them to 1 yard on a first down run. It'll be interesting to see if the offense decides to press the run at all, or if they'll abandon it now after gaining only 1 on that play.
Room here to run. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. 14 yards, good for a Panther first down. Here's Young. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down. Young off the play fake. This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield. And the Panthers are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. A chance for their first points of the season here as it's 1st and goal.
cycle.
Now Young. And he's going to be swallowed up and taken down. Sacked back at the 5-yard line.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
Back at the 5-yard line now. 2nd and goal. They'll run with Sanders up the middle. It'll be a gain of 5, and it's going to set up a 3rd and goal.
And Brad, they went to a nickel defense, and that's a surprise this close to the goal line, because ordinarily you use the back end of the end zone, the sidelines as extra defenders, and you want bigger people on the field to try and help against the run.
Young with it, 3rd and goal. And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers.
Justin Jefferson
with an amazing diving catch.
And the Panthers are on the board here first in the season opener.
An ideal start for them, really. You force the punt, and then you go down and score.
And you've got to see a fist pump on the sideline from the head coach, don't you? Because he's turned into his bench, and he's telling his team, this is how we prepare. Force the punt, go downfield and score. I told you guys, it's just like a boxer in the gym preparing for the fight. Now we get to turn it all loose.
Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
At their own 22-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They were forced to punt on their initial drive of the new season. Now they're ready to go as they begin again with a 1st and 10. Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And he'll be upended here after a pickup of 3, getting it out to the 25.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 25-yard line.
From the 25, here's 2nd down and 7. Off the option, here's Jacobs.
And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
3rd down and 6.
Now Watson.
Room past the 35.
And he will be out of bounds here on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. Finds the open man. It's Mike Williams. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Here's Jacobs from the gun. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Back to throw, Watson.
He gets this to Thornton. Down inside the 10.
And he gets it all the way down to the 3. And a huge play that time. 41 yards.
And that might be exactly what they needed to wake up this home crowd. They haven't given them much to cheer for so far. And never underestimate the effect the home crowd with you can have on a game.
A first red zone chance of the new season now as they come up 1st and goal. Jacobs going to be stopped before he can get moving forward as he'll lose a couple back to the 5-yard line.
One more time with Jacobs. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. Give him right around 4 on the carry. We'll see if they want to keep pounding here on 3rd and goal.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball in this drive and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
Now Watson going to sneak it, and I don't think he got there. No, they stop him right where it all started. They will indeed snap it to Watson, and they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. They can't hook up here on the 4th down pass attempt, and the Panthers defense able to deliver the goal line stand. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Perfect start to the season on their first drive last time out, able to find the end zone. Now we'll see if they can make it 2 for 2 here in week 1. They'll start by running the option to the right. And he gets up near the 25 to about the 24 before going out of bounds. The keeper there turning into a big play of 23 yards, and it moves the sticks.
Ready. Strike. Set.
Throw left side, taken in by Jefferson.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. 13 yards, 1st down, Panthers.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing, but as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Inside the 10.
Touchdown! A big play there. His first NFL reception goes for 6.
And the Panthers have taken a 2-touchdown lead now.
Well, that's pretty impressive, Charles. It's one thing to be an elite speed wide receiver and have all that yards after the catch into the end zone, but from your tight end?
Yeah, you don't get that very often. What you're describing is more like a Tyreek Hill, a Devontae Adams, and Antonio Brown. You're not talking about a guy that lines up or can line up in line and look like an extra tackle on running plays. He took that bad boy downfield just like he was a scat back.
Before the game, he told me, I'm going to have a zinger or two today. And I was like, oh, a zinger or two? I guess that's a zinger, right?
That's a zinger.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. They'll go down as a gain of 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
At the 43-yard line.
54.
Running straight ahead is Jacobs. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. On 1st and 10, Watson.
Pass to Henry is intercepted.
Picked off by Von Bell. And a terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down near the 20-yard line.
And Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, Where is he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively. Not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
A good push there from that offensive line as Sanders able to take that forward for a gain of about 6 on first down. This 2nd and 4.
Right, 97. Ready?
Another run here with Sanders. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the first down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
So the false start will back them up 5.
The offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted.
They had great starting position to begin the drive, but now they look up at a 3rd and 5.
Complete. Jefferson the target.
Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
The kick by Fairbairn is good, and that will extend their lead even further.
So the interception set him up with terrific field position, but 3 points, the end result.
Yeah, we can make this one pretty simple, partner. You always want to end drives with points, but that's one that you're going to look back on and probably say, we should have done better there.
And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
And with a little under a minute remaining, they may try to put something together here just to try to cut into that deficit. Right side, Thornton with it.
And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. First down yardage on the first play of the drive. Give him 14. It's been a very one-sided game so far. They got to change what they're doing right now, don't they? You can't wait till the halftime speech to make an adjustment.
No, you can't, because if you're doing it right, you're adjusting from series to series, and they need a big adjustment here to try and put some points on the board.
Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
I'm not quite sure what he thought he saw there, but the reality was certainly a much different picture than what he anticipated. And give credit to the defense. They were down on the flash when he broke out of there, and they forced him out with almost nothing to show for his efforts.
Here's Watson. Williams brings it in. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 39.
21 yards. And a Dublin first down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Set. Hey, 31. Line up, go.
Now it's Watson. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. Last play they went over 20 yards. This time they topped 30. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. Watson. And it's caught. Touchdown. Josh Jacobs in the final seconds of the first half. And the Shamrocks are on the board here in the final seconds of the first half. Extra point by Ryland, up and good. And that'll cut the lead to 17-7.
So 6 seconds, all that remains of this first half as the kick is away.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive.
And only 6 seconds on the clock, so time likely for just one play.
Now whistles. Flag down, and I believe one of the Panthers got moving early.
Here we go.
The false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. The play fake, now Young. That is caught, it's Chris Godwin. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half.
This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
At their own 15-yard line.
Ready.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive.
Come on, 38. Ready.
On play action, Young. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Meanwhile, the throw here is complete. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Young on 3rd and 2. It got his man complete.
Down the left sideline.
And all the way in for the touchdown.
Justin Jefferson.
Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend.
And the Panthers are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his 2nd touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. Fairbairn good with the extra point, and that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Now this will be returned from deep in the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
At their own 18-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive.
Hey, 59. Hey, alert.
Now a 1st down throw. Watson
Got his man. It's Thornton.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
8 yards.
So from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and a couple.
The 26-yard line.
Here's Watson. He's airing it out for Williams. And that's caught inside the 35. A big play there. 51 yards.
51 yards, the gain on the play.
So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone.
10 at the 23-yard line.
They'll run right here with Jacobs. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. With that run, double check my math. Yes, he has hit 8,000 career rushing yards.
And that's fantastic. That means he's now approaching the top 50 all-time rushers in NFL history. That means he just sped past Terrell Davis, who's in the Hall of Fame. And now
Touchdown! Hunter Henry. An 18-yard touchdown grab.
And the Shamrocks get a bit closer. Now Ryland for the PAT.
It's up and good, so they claw back into it. 24-14 now.
Back out is the kicker, Ryland, and he'll send this one away. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. This now a 10-point game, so things tightening a little bit after that last score. Meanwhile, Young's throw pulled in by Jefferson.
And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a second and about a foot.
It's second and inches at the 32-yard line.
It's Young off play action.
He's got Mingo.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A gain there of 21 yards. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Off the play fake, Young. And that's going to be incomplete. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his second incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit. A lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8.
Kid had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. They'll try and run for it with Sanders. And he'll be touched out here, but not before he does pick up the first. A gain of 4 that time as the drive continues. They go play action. Young.
That's swung out wide to Sanders.
They'll give him 4 yards there, and it'll be second down.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with third down now looming.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Now Young going to move them around.
And looked like some movement there. Let's get the call.
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit.
Well, that's a tough, costly penalty, because now it makes it 3rd and 6 after the false start. Here's Young from the shotgun.
Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there.
And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line.
So a nice play defensively by the rookie, coming up with the INT.
And that's a late-round pick right there, making a first-round impact. And a lot of these day 3 corners, they end up winding up on special teams and sub-packages and even on the practice squad. But he's really made an impact on this defense, and he comes up with the interception there.
They'll begin on the ground with Jacobs. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34.
From the lineman to the guy running with it, that was a well-executed first down by the offense. With 2 shots left to get the first, you can get a little aggressive here on second down if you want and try for some bigger yardage.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here, 3rd and 5.
Well, if these guys are going to chop into that deficit, they're going to have to do a much better job in the run game. Caught behind the line of scrimmage, no yardage to be found.
From the gun on 3rd, Watson. He finds his man, complete. It's Jacobs. And he goes out right around the 39. Move the chains, a gain of 7 on third down.
Well, they certainly had success throughout this contest getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize.
Welcome back now to the Emerald Isle, as we are just about set to go here in quarter number 4. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Watson now going to run the option right. There he goes, right side. Down the sideline he goes. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. A big-time gain there on the keeper, using his legs to hurt him. First down.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Watson now to throw. And he fires one incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Here's a handoff to Jacobs running left. And a short gain here down to the 22. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. Seems pretty obvious defensively a key was stopping the run game. How have they done it so successfully?
To me, it seems that these guys really did a nice job of paying attention during the scouting report meeting. And you know, Brandon, when they do those, they talk about the top plays that these guys like to run. The best runs for the top running back. Those are the ones you focus on and want to take away.
Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line.
Brian Burns flying in there and dropping him for the sack.
So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. From the right hash, and call it an even 50 yards. And this one is right down Broadway. And this is back down to a 7-point game.
So they hadn't called on him at all until this point, but he comes through here and buries one from long range.
Yeah, that's awfully impressive, because usually kickers like to get that first one out of their system in the first quarter, sort of get them into the flow of the game. But to come in this late and knock it down from long distance, give him a lot of credit.
Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out.
And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone, as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive.
Their lead back down to 1 score after the field goal a moment ago, so they'll be looking to string together a few first downs, likely on the ground as they begin 1st and 10.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Now here's Young. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one good for 37 yards. What an opening weekend it's been already. Could the best finish be coming here on Sunday night? We'll find out as we come up on a 1st and 10. Running right, here's Sanders. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42.
55 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down. To throw, Young.
Throw out wide is incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. This a big play for both sides. What will we see here? 3rd and 4.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. 3rd down turns to 1st with that 5-yard pickup.
Steal. Check steal. Check up.
Now a quick throw into the hands of Jefferson.
And he's out of bounds. downs. Almost gets to the 10. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 7-yard line.
Young off the bootleg. Buying time to his left. And he's just going to throw this one out of bounds here. Nowhere to go with it, incomplete.
And a smart play there. He's probably been saying, I wish I would have done that in the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. And he is going to go down back at the 11-yard line. The Clemson product, DJ Reader, got in for the sack. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This to make it a 2-score game. The kick by Fairbairn is good, and that will extend their lead even further.
So that one, CD, going to make the road back a lot more difficult.
Oh, there's no doubt about that. You know they were praying on the other sideline for a miss because now, as you pointed out, a very difficult road. Down 2 scores. You don't just need a touchdown. You need a chain of events to go your way. You've got to score, somehow get the ball back, and score again. The odds of that happening, not great in your favor.
Here's 1st and 10.
Now Watson. And this is caught by Williams. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. So it's our home team here in possession of the football as we come back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Watson. Flush to his right. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
But here's a classic second guess. I thought he had a better chance of a positive play if he just ran it himself. The coverage downfield was really good. That one falls incomplete.
Well, this one's had a season's worth of thrills already, and it's still week 1. Here's 3rd down now.
And he will have a 1st down here at about the 40.
Brandon, what were they thinking on defense there? That looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you ought to have a few men in the box there.
Watson to throw.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Von Bell. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Panthers out there ready to begin their next drive. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll get it with just a shade under a minute to go in the game.
Drill 52. Ready?
Another run on 2nd down, trying to cover up. And he's taken down. It's a gain of 3 from the 17 to the 20. Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. Now Young. And he is caught. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A big gain there, and that should certainly be enough to put this one in the win column.
For the kind of game he's had so far, you had to know that on 3rd down, that they would be looking his way, and they did, for big yardage and a first down. I think the defense fell asleep at the switch on that one. I would have doubled him, tripled him, anything to keep the ball out of his hands.
The D can only stop it one more time as they take the knee.
Well, partner, that'll do it. These Week 1 primetime games, they always seem to have a little bit more electricity, a little more anticipation. A fun one tonight, and a lot of fun ones that we have on the road ahead.
And, partner, I love the word you just used there,